Good morning, everybody. Sponge Daddy Hawk here, coming at you from the Hawks area, counting my blessings and naming them one by one. I am starting to lose count, but I believe this is day number 18, if not, I'll correct it later, of counting the individual blessings in my life. My goal is to get to 1 year. I could sit here, those of you who are new to the series, I could sit here and lament my many health problems and other issues that has caused, but I'd rather celebrate the good things in my life. So that's what I choose to do, because it really is a choice. Really. As you can see, I'm in my kitchen again. So that means 2 days in a row I'm out of that sick bed. So I'm happy. Gonna create some leftovers for dinner tonight into something, I hope. Probably some of my amazing spaghetti and meatballs. It's good stuff. It's almost legendary. And then tomorrow, we've already planned for it. We got a chicken for tomorrow, so I'm gonna make my homemade chicken and dumplings, which again are legendary. My recipes are in my notes. The chicken and dumplings is awesome because it goes a long way for just a few bucks. Anyway, what am I saying thanks for today? Today is a topic I've been saving because I've just been trying to figure out how to put it into words, but you just can't. There's a friend who's on my Facebook. You all know him if you see his post as Buck Bewley. His name is Thad, not short for anything, but T-H-A-D, Thad Bewley. I don't even know where to begin with this guy. We became friends. We've been friends for 35 years. We became friends in 1981 at Bullet Bowl Bowling Alley in just outside Louisville, Kentucky. And we bowled together a lot, and he introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons, and it was the kind of friendship where you didn't talk for a few years, but you come back to each other and pick up right where you left off, if even closer than before. Buck and I are the kind of friends, like, I saw this photo once, people holding up signs, "We miss you, we miss you, we miss you," and the last one said "Die Homo," and it said, "This is the best friend." And yeah, you can tell that's the way Buck and I are. We tease each other. He's my Brokeback Mountain buddy, and he wishes he could just quit me. If it's possible to love a human being as yourself, and more than yourself, that would be him. He has been through my side so much. I remember my first emergency surgery. He skipped work for a week to come be at my side. Gave me his lucky silver dollar, which, Allie, just so you know, I have one silver dollar, and it goes to him. Okay? There. Documented. My last will and testament part of it there. He stood by me through so much, and I stood by him through a lot. They made road trips down to college when I was down there, and he said he went through a carton of cigarettes in like 2 days. And I could tell you some great stories of parties when I would come home on the weekends once in a while from college. We'd have D&D parties that always ended up into card games and stuff like that. And great bowling tournaments. And he was my caddy when I was on the PBA tour. He really, more than anybody in my immediate life, circle of friends, he encouraged me to chase my dream. I only had told 2 or 3 people because I was so afraid of failing. But he knew that last year what I was going for when I was trying to get that 200 average for the second consecutive winter season. And he really encouraged me, and he helped me get equipment, and nobody's ever stood by my side quite like he has, ever. And that's not to discount any of my other friends, but, as far as my male friends, hey, there's nobody else I'd be gay with other than Buck. Sorry about your luck. He is just a rare individual that, I don't always agree with his politics, but his politics stems from his caring heart. He's the kind of person that sees something sad on the news, or a story about somebody bad happening to somebody, or a child going hungry. He's the kind of person that won't admit it, but he'll cry. And he wants to change the world for the better. And he loves this country. He just wishes it was different, wishes it had a better safety net, and I can't fault him for that. He is the one that got me interested in Bernie Sanders last year. I'm proud to say I supported Bernie Sanders for different reasons than most people. If you look at the Bill of Rights, Bernie Sanders was really the only one to even bring that up as a campaign issue. And only Bernie and Trump actually talked about veterans issues. The rest just ignored it. But I'm thankful for that. It enriched me, and it encouraged me to walk all the way around the mountain even more. You know, I talk about, if you want to see the truth of a mountain, you have to walk all the way around the mountain. Which means, you know, you can't just have more than, you know, just one source of information on a subject. You know, another native saying is that you could have 6 men around a campfire and they would all see this same campfire, but to each person it would be a little different. And we have to respect the other's viewpoints. And he was huge in getting me more tolerant of those viewpoints, because even though I didn't always agree with him, I made it a point to understand where he was coming from. And unfortunately in this world we don't empathize enough, do we? We think we're right, they're wrong, and they need to accept our beliefs, and screw you. Buck was never like that. But no other friend stood by me through so much. Divorces, sickness, surgeries. He was always there. There was times my family didn't even come see me when I was in the hospital, but he would. That's powerful. I wouldn't trade him for anything. And other than my children, he just might be the only person, well, in my family here, he would probably be the only person I'd be willing to give up my life for, because he's just that damn good of a human being. I know his jokes are off color. They might offend some, but sorry, that's the way he is, and I just accept him as he is. We are the original Beavis and Butthead. I think Beavis and Butthead were patterned after us. Anyone that knows us when we were 14 can attest to how crazy we were. I haven't tagged him any of these, but I'm going to tag him in this one. And I wish you all introduce yourself to my friend. He will enrich your life as he has enriched mine in so many ways. And Thad, you don't have to worry. When I tell other people I love them, you'll always be my own private homo, okay? And please don't be offended by that. It's not a spank against gays. It's not. It really isn't. It's how we express how much we care about each other. I think it's safe to say, more than, other than my, again, immediate family, I've never loved a human being as hard as I love that man, because he is worthy, and in many ways he's been a good example to me. So anyway, go die, homo. I am truly blessed to have had him in my life, and I hope you all can be friends with him, even though you might not agree with him. But remember, bad times are inevitable. Misery is optional. Just refuse to be miserable, and soar above the ordinary with the spirit of the hawk. Many blessings, and be well. Hi, Jackson.